He's a rational investor, dividend digester, saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% returns, slow and steady wins the race. We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent, just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money.
Hello everybody, welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. Today is Sunday, the 20th of June 2021. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. And it looks like things are going down. But behind the scenes, things are on the up. Let's have a look. Rock and roll. Here we go. Check it out. Right, so along the top here we've got the chains on the that all have their starting point at the Genesis block. We've got Corecoin, Bcrash, Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, the original Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the real Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it, and then all these frauds on here. So first of all, Samson Mow, Chief Strategy Officer at Blockstream, who implemented Segwit on the 24th of August 2017. What can you tell us about Corecoin, Samson Mow?
Yeah, Blockstream controls it.
That's right. What have you got to say about that, Max?
All right.
And why do we call Bcrash, Roger?
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, you buffoon. And Craig, can you tell us why you invented Bitcoin and why you're basically pushing all these transactions on chain, pushing for larger blocks, pushing for utility, pushing for data usage, and basically trying to get more and more people to use Bitcoin. Can you give us an insight into your motivations?
I want Bitcoin not to go up to 10,000 or 100,000. I want it to be worth millions per Bitcoin.
Nice one, mate.
That's it. And that's what we spend money for. Very simple.
So simple. Why didn't I think of that? That's it. Absolutely awesome. Shout out to SirToshi in the house. Thank you for joining me. So look at this. We've got Bitcoin. So hash rate 0.6. Moving in the right direction there. Network nodes 1.7, transactions 44.7, smashing these shitcoins. And block size, whoa, 73.2% of the block size on the network. Absolutely fantastic, loving that. So let's just have a quick look at the block sizes coming through. But first of all, let's just have a quick chat with Michael Saylor. So Michael Saylor, can you tell us when we're looking at Bitcoin, what do we want? What are we looking out for?
Big blocks.
Yeah, that's right, mate. What size?
$100 million chunks.
Sweet. Whereabouts?
On the blockchain.
There we go. Cheers, Michael. Let's have a look for these bad boys then. Again, I'm only going to call out double-digit megabyte blocks. 22, 25... Yeah, is that it today? Just 22 and 25 megabytes. Bit disappointed, but I mean... How many blocks have we got on Bcrash that are actually over a megabyte? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bcrash, you've only got 4 blocks that are actually over a megabyte. And do we have any blocks like under a megabyte on Corecoin today? No, they're all filling up the blocks. Never mind, absolute crap anyway. But they're only 1 megabyte blocks. And look at Bitcoin ABC. Look at Amarie. Look, he's still going. He's desperate to get over a megabyte. A kilobyte even. It's absolutely insane. I mean, look, you guess who the big dogs are in this fight, and guess which metrics here are completely superficial. Yes, hash rate and network nodes. They have nothing to do with the utility of the network. The utility is all transactions and block size. And as we know, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility. Follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. Yes, indeed, it is coming for you like a freight train. So here we go, hash rate on all networks. So as I've just said, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom! I might start sounding like, what's his name, Jamie Oliver, or, what's his name, Joe Wicks. You know, putting all these little quirky things in. Our Sylvain Coutier in the house as well. Thank you for joining. So here, Bitcoin proof of work by network. Again, Coolcoin, Bcrash, and all the shitcoins will fall into their own footprint. Bcrash, Bitcoin, proof hash rate, who cares? Bcrash, Bitcoin, proof of work, who cares? This is more like it. So it is currently 12,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Coolcoin. And as you can see, Coolcoin is the most expensive network to transact on. But Bitcoin is smashing these shitcoins anyway. So even though they're shit, they still can't compete on transaction costs. That's absolutely hilarious. Let's just have a quick look at mining profitability. Look at this. So it's actually a 22.1% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. That shows you the level of competition for Bitcoin. Massively competitive. They're desperately trying to get their hands on it and they don't know how. You know, so basically when Terranode comes along and the software gets upgraded, they are going to be falling over themselves for it. Oh dear. And they have no idea. They have no idea. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block by network, Bitcoin winning. We'll take that. We'll take that. Look at this for fees. This is fees due to transaction volume. Again, so I think this is actually a transaction fee. The fees going up on Bcrash there. Because that's nothing to do with transaction volume. Oh dear, oh dear. And SirToshi's transaction volume. So this is the fees versus block reward ratio. So again, we're going to monitor this with time. This really doesn't look good on Bcrash. They're really struggling. They're really struggling. But look at this daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Mind the gap. Where are we now? Check it out. Let's just move this along a little bit. There we go. Where are we? So we've currently got on Bitcoin. There we go. Bitcoin 380. We are there. 380 gigabytes. Good grief. Remember, so in the future, we're going to have this just simply in one block. So 380 gigabytes in comparison to just 357 on Coolcoin because they have royally effed it up. So let's just have a listen to our man Satoshi, as in like Craig Wright, describing what's coming in the future for Bitcoin.
We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks.
There we go. You heard that right. 380 gigabyte blocks. Imagine the entire chain in one block right now. Amazing.
We've tested 1 million transactions a second.
Loving that.
And transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Billion transactions per second, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Amazing, amazing. All derivatives, complex trades, high frequency trading, everything that happens globally on the Bitcoin network. Love it, love it. Come on, coin darts, where are we? So yeah, we'll just have a look at the chain growth. Look at that, we are 24 gigabytes in front of Coolcoin. Absolutely fantastic, loving that. So global hash rate 7 days, not as relevant as global hash rate 24 hours. Oh, something's changed there. What's that? Foundry USA pool turning up the hash rate. Oh, I wonder if there's anything to do with the Chinese miners switching off, but I'm not sure if I thought Antpool were Chinese miners. Pooling still up there. F2 pool still up there. Huh? Interesting. That's definitely changed though. That's definitely changed. So via BTC jumped down a bit. Yeah. Via BTC is the one that's moved. Maybe they were in China. Who knows? Who knows? So this is a Coolcoin 24 hours. It should look similar to global hash rate. Yeah, pretty similar really. Yeah. Bcrash. So look at this. We've got Antpool and BTC.com. So they've got over 60% of the hash rate just at Bitmain. That's outrageous. Via BTC, Foundry USA pool. Look at that Foundry USA pool still mining Bcrash. Probably because they love Roger Ver. Literally, that's the only reason they're making such ridiculous decisions, because they have no fundamental understanding of what Bitcoin truly is. And they'll tell you that no one does. Mistake. We do. And I can tell you what it is. Look at this. So Bitcoin SV. Oh. And we've got, excellent. We've got Matterpool and SV Pool on there. And a Mempool Norpool. So the only one we're not sure about is F2 Pool. Loving that. Loving that. Loving that. The only chain with any fundamental value. And look at Hathor mining APC. That is hilarious. It's the only thing keeping the chain alive almost, pretty much. Dear oh dear, dear oh dear. So the reason we're squeezing all these shit corners off the chain is because the only thing they understand about Bitcoin is price, which is dirty dollar worshipping, as you wouldn't expect anything more from shitcoiners. And price manipulation is the only thing they know. So let's have a look at these short positions then. Yeah, 87. Where are we now? 90. Well, it's gone up since a month ago, but never mind. Pretty much irrelevant. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin blockchain working live in front of our eyes. Do I have to refresh the page? There we go. For any newbies watching this, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the page are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. And once they're recognized by the nodes on the network, which is instantly because it's an ultra small world network, here we go. This is how it is set up. And look at this. As the size of the network increases, its shortest path becomes asymptotically invariant, and the density of the links, this is the density of the links, goes to 0. So there isn't like no density there, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively. The first property is ideal for communication and the navigation purposes, while the second is interesting economically. Finally, we show that some simple changes on the original network formulation can lead to an improved topology against malicious attacks. So it just basically means that you can't really attack it, because as soon as something goes offline, another one picks it up. It's just a brilliant network. A brilliant network. So yeah, as soon as the transactions are broadcast to the network and they're picked up by the mining nodes more than 50%, which is instantly because it's an ultra small world network, it is then effectively irreversible. It is effectively it's like instant confirmation really, but then it's thrown into the memory pool where it's competed for by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which we can't see right at the moment, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Is it going to load for us this morning? No, never mind. But yeah, we're just going to have a look at these mining operations and allow Laura Shin and Dan Hale to explain to us the significance of block size and fees within the block. Take the floor.
So, as you mentioned, at a certain point when the block reward stops, there will be a transition where miners will be compensated in transaction fees, not in the block reward. And the current amount that they earn is from fees is about 9% of the block reward. And so we'd have to see transaction fees 11x by roughly 2140, which is when the new Bitcoins will stop being minted. But I just wondered, if we don't see an increase in the amount of transactions that can happen at layer 1, because the number of layer 1 transactions is limited. And right now, I feel like a lot of the scaling is focusing on layer 2. Can transaction fees 11x in that time, or will that require people to pay a lot more per transaction?
Over the next couple halving cycles, we should see it start to predominantly be the value that is compensated to the miners in the block reward. If Bitcoin is the world reserve currency that doesn't have a strong security model, like there's not a lot of monetary compensation in the block reward due to transaction fees, well, then its long-term security will be weak. If it is the world reserve currency, there will be very, very many layer 1 transaction fees.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like you think it is possible that the amount in transaction fees will maybe not be enough on layer 1 to replace the block reward when the time comes.
Absolutely, it won't be enough to replace the block reward when the time comes, because it's purposely restricted and fees are really high, which is why there's not many transactions on it in the first place. Absolute fools, but that's why we say shitcoiners, shit for brains. BitInfo charts, look at this. Oh, we're down to 10.7%. Never mind, I think XRP and Ethereum have got most of the transactions on that, but let's just listen to Ripple CTO explaining how crap XRP is.
The XRP is a digital asset. It's censorship resistant. It's publicly traded. It trades on the XRP ledger. Ripple does not own or control the XRP ledger in any way.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
So how did Ripple then get all the XRP that it has? It has about half the supply. So just how did that particular transaction happen?
Oh, good question. Yeah, how did you get half the supply?
So the way its design works is when the ledger first began operation, the 100 billion XRP, all that will ever exist, were sort of up for grabs.
Sort of up for grabs? What the hell are you on about?
And lots of people grabbed XRP out of that system, but
I'm getting to the... yeah, what's the definition of grab here, David? Is that competitive? Is that fair in some way or other? Grab it.
it just so happens that obviously, just like early miners mined, huge amounts of Bitcoin before the public knew about it or was using it, early XRP users grabbed large amounts of that pool of XRP. And so the people who developed the ledger wound up with, the vast majority of it.
Oh, so that's how it works, because they grabbed it. What a joke. And let's listen to the Ethereum founders explaining that they knew Ethereum couldn't scale before they even launched it.
It scales somewhat.
It scales somewhat. Hardly at all.
Plans or initial we knew it wasn't going to be scalable for sure.
Yeah, want to run that by me again? Dear oh dear. And transaction, 24 hours. Let's see if there's any change in this chart here. Here we go, log. This is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, in the purple. Oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah, so we're just chasing Ethereum because they've got all their shitcoin transactions on there at the moment. Scaling, test network, yeah, figure's still the same. That's all right. But, we know that Terranode is coming. Take the floor, shadows.
We have run this across all 10 nodes, and I have actually seen volumes in excess of 100,000 per second. I wasn't quite brave enough to try that one today, live on stage. But there we have a real-life example of a Terranode that is able to scale. If I had more time, I would show you one that's actually running at a steady-state capacity and show that it actually can continue for a long period of time without any problems. For reference, we don't think that the Bitcoin SV software would be able to handle a validation rate like that at this point in time. By the end of this month, we're hoping to actually have alpha versions of Terranode listening on the mainnet. They won't be trying to produce blocks. They'll just be listening and processing peer-to-peer messages. We'll also build, we have built scale testnets, global scale testnets for the Terranode specifically. We can't do this on the scaling testnet because we'll crush it. Because we have proven that Terranode can scale, we've proven what Satoshi always said about Bitcoin. Bitcoin can and does scale. Thank you very much.
Beautiful, Steve. Absolutely beautiful. Trends.cash, TDXP up still absolutely macking it. Crypto fights with 33% now. Very good, but it still can't compete with Run. I guess that's the Run protocol. I'm going to have to look into that. I still don't really know what that is. Interesting. I hope it's not the shitcoining on the morning run. That's all I hope. Crypto Quant, yeah, exchanges have been cashing out. Massive bubble, oh dear. What's on chain? Yeah, blocks coming in. So estimated next block size 13 megabytes. Memory pool usage currently 27 megabytes. That's looking pretty good. Make sure that's still working. Refresh that page. Oh, estimated next block size 19 megabytes. Memory pool usage 31. That's all right. Joho's meme pool. What's going on there? What's going on there? Well, data comes in, then it gets cleared. That's what it's all about. What it shouldn't look like is BTC, which looks absolutely horrendous. What the hell? Honestly, these shapes that we see on BTC just absolutely crack me up. They make no sense whatsoever. There is no consistency in there. That's hilarious. And let's have a look at what's going on here. Dear oh dear. So, Adam Back, what can you tell us about BTC as a payment network? What do you think is acceptable?
So, fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Oh, shut up, you absolute muppet. And so, Vitalik, what can you tell us about your opinion of having an 86 cents median transaction fee on your own network of Ethereum?
The internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Should it cost 86 cents then, like your internet of money? What a joke. And here we go. This is our own shit show that we're experiencing at the moment. What do we know about excessive money printing?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
And that's what we're looking at there. It's not looking good. Knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us. How are we feeling about it today? 72%. Look at the price though, $147. 147 smackaroos. That is crazy. I might buy myself an extra one every time it goes down $10. Morning run. So trade volume 461. Good. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. And let's have a look at the depth chart. Oh, look at that price going down. Whoa. Whoa. I might buy myself one just to cheer myself up. So we've got 6.3 million asks versus 7.7 million bids. Loving that. Loving that. That's all right. Let's have a look. We've just had a quick glimpse of what Bitcoin versus USD looks like. Whoa, look at that. Price is tanking. Price is tanking. I wonder if we're going to get any of these chartists with their crystal balls, like looking at their magic tea leaves. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I think the price might go down. Oh dear. Let's have a look at Coolcoin versus USD. Let's have a little look at this. Come on, Shivanax, don't leave us waiting. Got a live show to do here. Come on. That's it. Oh, look, that's on the way down as well. The marketing's just following that big boy because it's an absolute load of pap. But where's it going to stop? Bitcoin at $174. That's crazy. I never thought I'd have that opportunity again to see Bitcoin at those prices. Never. Never. Amazing. Amazing. And this is Coolcoin versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin holding its own, holding its own. Loving that, loving that. Let's have a look at the entire shit show. Look at, a sea of red. Some shitcoins in the green. Would you believe it? Binance USD. And USD coin. Oh dear, while the rest of the market is in the red. That's hilarious. So Coolcoin down 5%. Oh, look at that. Dogecoin 10, XRP 10. Solana down 10%. Where's Bitcoin? Come on, let's be having you. Oh, down 6.3. Oh, Coolcoin beating us in that one today. Never mind. YouTube, so 568 subscribers. Let's have a look at my douchebags of Bitcoin today. Let's see how they're doing. I haven't seen them for a while, just because I feel like it. Have a look at playlists. There we go. Bring that one up. Mute that. Right, where are we? So Samson Mao, 348. 348. What about Michael Saylor? 207, 227. Let's see what we're looking at. We want Adam Back. Where is he? 283 was Dan Held. 267. So Adam Back in second place. And let's have a look at these two douchebags of crypto banter. 255. Hilarious. Alrighty, let's have a look at Streamanity. 287 followers. And hey, made over $1 on yesterday's video. Thank you very much. $1.40. Loving that. Loving that. Look, only Only 7 people viewed it, but still got $1.40. You know, I mean, how much would you get paid in advertising revenue from YouTube if only 7 people watched your video? Not many. So Twitch new users 30. Oh dear, you know, still heading in the right direction. Better than none. Let's have a look at Ruthie's tweet. How is she doing? 963. Let's check out our man SirToshi. How is he doing? 78,400 followers. I'm sure Twitter are taking them away. And let's have a look at stablecoin printer. Still no USDT to the rescue. That's why BTC will be tanking. Because there is where is this institutional money coming in? Where are these family offices and all this crap? There were never any to start with. It's all been Tether. Oh dear. It's really not looking good for these shitcoiners. Right, so there we are, guys. Up to date with the figures. Definitely do a live show live at 5 later on. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.